come out throwing here on first down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now Brown. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
Brandon, I know he isn't at the status of some of the elite names in this league, but I do know he's an absolute fighter because he's heard all the criticisms. He's read the articles that say he isn't good enough to be the starter, and he absolutely does not care. All he wants to do is prove every doubter wrong and show that he belongs in this spot.
And McKee will look to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
McKee. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well, so every throw forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Looking to throw, McKee. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. McKee to throw here. Rolling to his right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Being chased out left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Banks. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. That's taken in, Trey Nixon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Nixon. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Banks. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Jones throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Banks. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Operating from the gun. Jones. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Trey Nixon. Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we have reached halftime. Well, we all missed football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Drive starts with a handoff to Sermon. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They run once more with Sermon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
Picks it off. He's got daylight. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 25 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Field, I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Back to throw. Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Jones. There's a screen play. This is strong. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Yeah, and on third down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force fourth down.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Here we go on fourth down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Ethan Carter.
48 yards.
And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
2nd down, goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He'll look to throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on E!
tonight.
And we're underway on EA Sports.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies